Howdy, kids! Today we're going to talk about how sometimes changes can come along in our lives that may seem scary at first, but that are really good things for us. Like going to school for the first time, for instance. Some kids think it's kind of scary to go off to kindergarten, to leave their mommy and their toys and their video games at home for a few hours at a time. And also some kids think it's kind of scary to switch from riding a tricycle to riding a bicycle, especially if it doesn't have training wheels. And then there was Mary, who we read about in the Bible this morning. Jesus had risen from the dead. He was alive. And he met Mary there in the cemetery. When she saw him, she wanted to hold on to him. He had been her beloved teacher for several years, and she just couldn't imagine living without him being right there. But Jesus told her to let him go, because he had other really important things he had to do, and so did she.
Well, it's kind of like me and my bunny, I suppose.
You and your bunny? Oh, you and the bunny have been pretty close friends for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, Bunny and I go back a long ways. Bunny taught me how to walk and talk and even spoon-fed me when I didn't want to eat the tougher food my mom wanted me to eat.
So, nobody can separate you from Bunny?
No, Bunny kept me warm at night and always sang me lullabies to get me off to sleep. So I always carry Bunny around with me wherever I go.
Well, isn't that a bit inconvenient? Especially when you're trying to play baseball or going swimming or skydiving?
Well, yes, carrying this bunny around has been tough. I guess that's why I haven't been doing those things.
But Bear, you've got to grow up. You can't carry Bunny around all the time. I mean, what if something should happen to Bunny? What if he went away? What would you do?
Oh no. I don't even want to think about that. I'd be totally helpless. I'd just completely fall apart.
No, you wouldn't. Bear, what you have to remember is just because you can't hold on to Bunny doesn't mean that Bunny isn't there or Bunny doesn't love you. You'll always have Bunny in your heart, even if he goes away. You've got to let him go.
Well, maybe you're right. I can keep Bunny in my heart without having him in my arms, right?
Yes, and Bunny can keep you in his heart as well. That way he'll never leave you. He'll always be there when you need him.
Now that you mention it, that story about Jesus meeting Mary in the cemetery after he rose from the dead makes sense. She wanted to hold on to him just like I've been wanting to hold on to Bunny.
Yes, but Mary couldn't do some very important things if she stayed there holding on to Jesus.
And Jesus couldn't have done some very important things he had to do if he'd stayed there with her either.
But Jesus promised he would come back and that he would be with his people, that he'd be in their heart, helping them do those important things he wanted them to do.
Like helping people and feeding the hungry and and giving clothes to those who don't have any, and making peace and loving people.
That's right. That's what we have to remember to do.
Okay, Bunny. I think I can leave you here now. I do have some important things I have to do.